Rightio. Actually, you know what? This works out. Because this outfit has a really fugly face. And the day we're using the visor of all days is the perfect opportunity to use it. Not a lot of bullets. Well, I'll still use it, whatever. Right. Let's wait, let's see. Give a minute to Hippocat, see if he's... Oh, there he is, okay. Yes, not robot, but in this, you know what? Hello, Chain Gunner. Real Samus is not robot, but in this we're playing as robot Samus. I will now... Prepare yourself, Hipcat. I will now show you her face. And you will believe me that that's not a real human face. And not a real Samus Aran face. That is a robot. Really badly designed as well. This is why we're covering her face with the visor. Or just looking at from behind. Oh. Okay, let me find a better light and wait for you to like get quality or something. There we go, that's a light. Well, Chain Gunner, this is a custom model, though the real outfit from this game, the standard one that the game comes with, is even curvier. I will switch to it over the course of, as usual, like half stream play with the custom outfit, half the stream play with the default. There is another Samus Aran. Let me quickly just switch off so I can switch to it. Oh, yeah. So this one, come back footage, come back to OBS. This one has a way better face. Kind of still looks kind of weird, but she's got nothing in terms of shape, and it's got those real stupid looking rocket boots from like Smash 4 or something. So actually, I think I can afford to just switch to this like this. So because we're looking from behind, I'm electing to go with this one. Anyway, we've got the... Actually, even without the visor, we are in the dark zone. So I have done the whole thing where I redo the stuff on stream. This is my current level of supplies, 9 medkits, 45 magnum bullets. I found through the achievements that this is going to be a magnum. Then a certain amount of these bullets for the SMG. I'm not taking 2 of the light thingamajigs. One of these I've left in the water room, where it's used for a shortcut. I will be able to take it if I want. 3 mines. I used a bunch of mines. I killed a lot of robots everywhere. Okay, reasonable if I get. I killed a lot of slow robots around the place, because my plan is to get the achievement for killing all the robots in the world. So like these two, for example, with a single mine and stuff. Some of them like are grouped in pairs and are easy to dispose of. Some though, sometimes you need to like put 1 bullet in them to finish them off. The second one doesn't quite get the full damage. And so there is another place where the 2 got killed with a mine. It's down here. I'm giving Hippocat time to get tea. It's here, these 2. I think, yeah, these 2 are the slow guys. They got killed with the same mine. And of course the fast guys were killed by me manually and stuff like that. So as far as I know, in the places I've visited, I don't think there are any... Oh, wrong door. Any roaming robots left, apart from one place only, where I will now quickly go. And actually, since I might as well try this, even this guy, even kill this guy here, because even though he was no problem, still. I'm gonna test something out real quick while we're waiting for Hippocat's tea. There is that one room in the green zone. Well, first of all, I don't care about full damage, so actually this is normal as far as ways to get down go. So there's this metal detector thingy. Actually, just probably not a metal detector, just like some sort of trigger field. And I have hypothesized that it probably opens this hall of horrors. Because otherwise, what would it do? But I've deactivated it. Question is though, those guys might count towards the achievement for killing every robot in the world. So I might want, maybe hypothetically, to reactivate the metal detector and try to release them. And I'm gonna see if that is possible. That button does not seem to do anything. Maybe I have now lost out on that achievement. I think that button deactivated it in the first place. I don't think robots can be killed through grates, even with a mine. I don't have a mine on me, unfortunately, to test it. Also, I just realized I don't think she has a health indicator anywhere in her. So that's gonna be fun. But well, for the sake of speed, let's just load. And go into the dark zone. So I've not been here. This is the last big place that I have not touched ever. There are two entrances to the dark zone that I know of. The big main door here, and there's ventilation which I know how to get to, but it's kind of annoying, so I'm gonna take this first. And we are looking for 3 more red key cards. This is gonna be unique, and also this noise is probably gonna wreak havoc on the encoding. It's probably gonna be scary because the robots I cannot see very far, and the fast robot might come out running. Though I will probably be able to hear him. Okay, I don't know what this button possibly could do. Maybe open the door. Maybe it's the kind of door that like has an airlock on the other side and thus can be closed with a grating from the inside. And I would have to like be able to access it from this direction. So, okay. I also, from the achievements, purely looking at them, I think maybe the crowbar, because there's an achievement for getting a crowbar. I think maybe that is what allows you to open crates, and I'm really hoping we find that and the Magnum here in the dark zone. Okay, this is where we came from, so that's that door, and then there is. And after, if we find a crowbar or something, I'm gonna have to spend a lot of time running through the entire game, just opening all the boxes, and I wonder how many supplies, how much stuff I'm gonna gain out of that, because I've not been gathering any from the locked boxes. And there might be... It might be something that you're intended to be able to open early on, because the visor is available pretty early on. I just never found it. Magnum ammo. That might mean something as well. I'm kind of half banking to maybe find the Magnum here as well, which could help. Okay, that seems like an isolated room. Maybe an elevator. Which could help because I don't have really many bullets for my gun. I think actually that door might be the one that I was seeing, because otherwise it doesn't really make sense geometrically. I think this door will lead to that. Yes. Okay. This does not actually seem like an elevator. I mean, it looks like an elevator, but there are no buttons. So let me climb up the boxes and see. Man, the fucking camera. Apparently you can configure the camera with like a CFG file, and it's just like numbers or for offsets or something. But I've not been arsed to fiddle with that. It really sometimes gets in the way. But I've gotten used to shooting robots and stuff. Oh boy. Hi. I might as well start killing them all as I see them, honestly. And that concludes my bullets. I guess I might as well... Either I find some bullets or the Magnum, or I might run back. Okay, this does not actually open. Interesting. Or I might run back to the safe box and get more out of there. I have one more stack left. These can sometimes be lootable, so I'm just scanning them. Okay, this one is locked. And I'm not even checking boxes. I don't know if random boxes and stacks can be openable without... I don't think I've encountered one that would be normally openable without the need of a crowbar. Oh hey, we don't need the thing here. Ah, this... I completely forgot about this place. Right, we've got the dark The dark staircase. I don't remember how to even get here. Let me check. I'm pretty sure I've gotten here through this door before. But where does it go? Huh? I have had a similar staircase somewhere, that's for sure. Maybe I accidentally managed to get to it by stumbling through the dark before. When I tried to just like blindly go through a dark zone. None of these do anything. Maybe I need to power the zone up. Maybe it's one of those cases where nothing works until I plug in a bunch of yeah, power node thingies. Okay, so if I can find this place again, I could use my remote detonator thing, vibrator. I don't have it on me right now. Can I just get there now again? Hey, Luis. Well, I mean, I don't remember when you last saw any of this, but you definitely, I mean, I've definitely made some progress in this game over some previous streams. Most notably the very last one, where I just like bumbled around mostly inaccessible zone, and then at the very end, after I had already begun considering switching off immediately, I found the 2 key items that I had been missing for like since the start of the game, pretty much. Okay, I have already just like completely lost my way around here. Have I tried this? This is locked. So I'm gonna guess yes. I'm gonna guess this is probably gonna be very limited in terms of navigation until I power it up. Right, this is the thing that looked like a lift. Have I tried this door? I might have, for all I know I might have. Alright, let's go down the lift. I know exactly how to get back from there. Though I will need to slowly shimmy along. Okay, hopefully no new robots will have spawned. I know they are fond of spawning or appearing out of ambushes after you've just like exit the room and revisited it from the other direction. They love doing that. Or sometimes they are positioned initially in the room by the door, and when you go through this door, they despawn by you. And then when you go through another door into that same room, they just are suddenly there. Okay, I'm gonna put that, and I'm gonna need these. And I guess I could put in the power things. I don't know if there are gonna be mines there. Actually, I don't need the save diskettes. I'm gonna just bank on the idea that I won't find them. I wish to still have my armor on me, though. Okay, now this door up the elevator, and I can probably get access to the place where I plug in all the power little thingies. Really, it's kind of it used to be surprising when I first discovered this game. I got over the surprise at that point that it was actually a good game underneath the obvious marketing strategy. But literally after playing it almost through so far, I think I only have like 2.5 complaints about the whole game. One big one is the camera is kind of really terrible sometimes and gets in the way really horribly. And another one is that well, I mean, it's a good game under the you know, the thing. And the other complaint it would be that where the hell did I go? Right, would be that some sort of event here, that these animations take a bit long, and some rooms require a lot of back and forth involving climbing. So it kind of gets, that's 1.5 complaints, because it's like kind of 2 smaller ones combining, you know. So there we go. So it ends up, I wonder if I should take any of them. Oh, they are by location S. I don't know what S is. I'm gonna just put 2 new ones into A and B. I have so, oh, I didn't actually pick one. Well, time to go back and pick the power nodes again out of my stuff. Maybe I will note where S is. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I would agree that it is 4 perps, because in that case it wouldn't be good on top of it. It's just, well, I don't know, maybe that's kind of a baseless claim. It's a good game which they were not ashamed to market using a very specific approach that works for many people. And obviously you should not be, you know, ridiculed or be susceptible to ridicule for acknowledging this approach and falling for it, but it would have been bad if it was a bad game under all this. But just like Honey Pop, it's actually a good game. And yeah, the whole like, oh, Coomer, that whole thing is perpetuated by what I feel are idiots. So, you know what? You do you, I'm gonna do me, literally. Okay, so the 2 power things, I'm gonna put them there. Where the hell do I get more though? Maybe I just don't get more ever, and I have to shuffle them. Well, but we'll find out if we ever need all of them at the same time, or maybe we can just literally get by with the 3 that we've got. I'm gonna leave the S one in. That it was there. That was like L, S, and then the ABC on the other side. So I've seen only, I think, like B somewhere around here. So I'm definitely going to put in B. I don't see any other letters. I've not been paying close enough attention to the things. Maybe it's on here in and on. Okay, so B there. Below I can't really go. Oh, maybe I had access to lower parts of this staircase before. That's very possible, actually. And so this is C. Okay, so I'm gonna put into B and C, I suppose. Just because they're closest to where I am right now. Wow, long comment. Let me get a second. Gameplay. I don't know if it would get noticed at all. Like, I wouldn't have noticed it without the con, because I was just curious about what the hell is this. When I saw a quick look on Giant Bomb, and it seems like a kind of game that, if it was 20 years ago, maybe it would been able to get by on merit alone. But I don't know if such a game would get noticed, because otherwise it's pretty bland and it's kind of like hardcore in terms of gameplay. It's not very mass appeal gameplay, and not a lot of terms of like story and design here. That it's atmospheric enough, but it's not something that would have a mass appeal. So literally this is the only way they could get noticed, I think. So I wouldn't put it as a con at all. I think it's kind of like a straightforward and bold admission that yes, this would work, and yes, it worked. I don't know if they know what the quality is at all. Like, I don't mind it. I don't mind those aspects whatsoever. The only way they know is that the threads made by idiots in the specific subforum that seems like a containment board on Steam for them, which is like the... I forget, let me actually check, I'm kind of curious. What was it called? It's like design something discussion. Design debate, there we go. That thing is full of like 5-page freaking threads by either trolls or weird Puritans or whatever. And you're like, oh, this is disrespectful, this is shameful, oh. I'm like, fuck you, bitch. Like, how does it... You can put an outfit that's like Combine Assassin or Heather Mason and play the whole game with that. It does not diminish its qualities in any way. And besides, like... It's not even like it's a robot. And she only has specific animations. I mean, I would rather give this game points for honesty than try to make any sort of argument for how it detracts from it. Okay, fast boy. Motherfucker. Okay, that was kind of poor handling. But since I don't have a health indicator on her here, I'm just gonna pretend that nothing happened. Oh boy. There we go. That was better. Well, who cares about old media, honestly? Like, they wouldn't have written about this game if it was not for this either. Like, it would have had to stand out in like quite a big way for the kind of game that it is to get written about. So I don't think like they could have done anything better. I can't see the game, this particular kind of game, having success without, you know, a big extra layer of, if it had some sort of amazing story or something, or amazing art direction. And you know, not everyone can afford to put something like that. Or not everyone is interested in having to, like, trying to do something like that for a game. Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't care about them. I've never read anything in any kind of that sort of publication in my life. Well, not in my life, but in the recent long time. And I guess, I mean, it could get its sales, but it would not have noticed the game anyways, is my bigger point, I think. It absolutely... No, I have not, like, since paper magazines, I don't think I've read much online journalism at all, and I don't know if paper magazines are even a thing anymore. But yeah, I very much doubt that this game would have had the chance to stand out and be noticed by the big media if not for this. I mean, without this either. Why is that? Is it... I don't even know. Is there like a demo out or anything? I think Hippocat told me about that earlier, but I forgot. Maybe there was like a teaser or something? Alright, I accidentally came here. Well, let's put into LNS, I guess. I mean LNA, rather. Man, I kinda hate that I got hit so early on. But... no big deal. No big deal, no big deal, okay. I'm kind of... This is gonna be hard to keep track of where shit is that I hadn't explored yet. I'm gonna guess that A maybe is the part under the elevator. So this is C, and C seems done, apart from that one thing that I don't know how to get to, but yeah, A, maybe it's something that's accessible through the vent. B, I have seemingly, let's see, actually, let's make sure completely. So this was this closed when I think that was actually open when I put the power on. So I'm gonna check real quick. This was the save room, right? No, this is the one. I think, yeah, that was the save room. And this is the place where I seem to need access from both sides. So, okay, and A will be probably down there, yes. Ah, well, I don't have... I mean, is it just the software that uses like the webcam input or something like that? Or is it a specific piece of hardware? Because I don't have that. I think I'm actually fairly good at actually looking at the environment, because the game is hard enough that I have to pay attention to when the robot's coming at me or something. So I can't really afford to stare at her ass. What was down here? Down here was that other place. And here is another part of the staircase. Okay. So down there is just the room around the elevator, and there is nothing here that I can see. Did I? Yes. Alright, well, let's investigate. I guess this staircase is the one that I had access to before. Maybe through the... Probably can't find that. Maybe through the vent area. Well, actually, I should be able to see robots coming at me even in pure darkness. Okay, this is G, which is not something I could put power to. This is not climbable. Okay, slow boy. But yeah, so what's the issue with H2? Hypocat, I think, said that the human face was weird. I also remember someone talking about like some improvement in either the animations or the camera. Because I remember something in the workshop, I think there was someone asking like, can you bring that stuff over to H1? Also, this is kind of worrisome, but I guess probably gonna be for later. Oh, hey. Holy shit, I'm getting mildly okay at dealing with them. Gameplay and level design. Interesting lore. Well, I wouldn't mind having some lore, because there is none as far as I can tell, apart from this startup screen, which I don't remember what it even says. But I'm gonna see and judge for myself about the level design, and because I like some of the designs here a lot, but a lot of this level design is kind of questionable in that there is just like, I wish there was more Dark Souls / Bloodborne style shortcuts in this, because it involves a lot, like, you know, retrieving, I forget, doing the thing for the green keycard in the toxic zone, the one with the trap that you have to activate with the remote, and then go all the way around and take it from the other side. And then you want to get the remote device back, so you have to... And also that involves putting a remote device on level 4 on the airlock, and so just that one thing involves like... You know, trips back and forth about 6 times or so through the same place. That's kind of annoying to climb. And so if the level design comes down a bit on that kind of shit, I wouldn't mind. Oh, hi. Yeah! Crowbar. Part of me kind of wants to just abandon the black zone and go fucking nuts, wild, just opening all the boxes everywhere. Because all the robots, as far as I remember, should be gone in the explored areas. And there are locked boxes just like all over the shop. The game. There was even one somewhere here that I already forgot where it was. And also, honestly, I don't even know if there is any other place in the dark zone here that I can get to. Might be accessible through the ventilation side, which also means exiting out of here. And I will leave, I think I will leave the plugs where they are. Oh, okay. I think I will find I will leave the plugs where they are, but what I will... Nah, it's fine. Okay, so let's go all around the place. First of all, where was the locked box in here somewhere? I'm just gonna real quick. I think... Was it? I have absolutely no memory of... There we go. Yes. Diskette. Okay, that's not that useful. I'm gonna pretend that there were no locked boxes in here that I found, because I don't remember any. I remember finding one, and I'm gonna pretend that was it. So, Chain Gunner, in case you're still here, let me switch, because we're going out of the black zone. Let me real quick switch to the standard Haydee model. Come on, OBS, there we go. And I'm gonna put the visor away for now, because I'm not going into vent yet. I am gonna go collecting. Do I want to go? Yeah, I'm gonna go, like, not completely crazy, but I'm gonna run around and see what typically is in those kinds of boxes. Oh wait, I accidentally went exactly where. Actually, you know what? What if I just went over there? I think there was locked boxes going on in that place. Down the little. I don't know how to describe it. I'm gonna just point it out when we get there. I think it's through that door, literally just. So there, down that is the way to platforming, after which we need to use 3 more red keycards, and that it goes to the dark vents, which I have dubbed so. So I think around here there must be a lockbox somewhere. That thing, bullets. I'm gonna need a lot of trips to the you know, the box after this. So that I think goes to. Have I killed that guy, I wonder, in this playthrough? Have I killed, I mean in this timeline rather, have I killed the speedy boy by this dead end here that I don't know? No, I haven't. Okay. Well, that was kind of bad, but you know, most likely, unless I just magically beat the game today, most likely I'm gonna have to. Also, there are apparently several endings according to achievements. Most likely I'm gonna have to replay all this off camera again, which I refer to in my other streams as Haydee homework. And there I will not be satisfied until I just do not get hit. Oh boy. Also, she already had a little bit of health problems because I think I accidentally like grazed myself with a little bit of mine splash damage, getting rid of the robots elsewhere. Well, I mean, I wasn't saying that, you know, I would have to replay the game. I was mostly saying that it might take extra time if I have to search for something to get another ending. That was my implication, rather, sorry. Because it would mean less probability of finishing the game today. I still have got... I don't know where there's like an orange lock, and that's probably further down the... Oh boy, I'm gonna have to deposit some shit. It's probably down the last blue, or what so far the last blue lock in the blue zone that I have cleared the place up until. And I'm guessing that, I don't remember actually, but I think the 3 red keycards. What was on top here? On top here was something. Let's die. Ooh, alright. I went there, but I forgot what was there. Ah, that was the place with all the mines. I don't remember if there were any locked boxes in there, but I'm gonna check, because I might as well. Yeah, actually, on replaying off stream, found that you can safely loot this corpse before activating any mines here, and then, you know, get the mines so you don't have to shoot any of them here and don't have to get damaged by them. Okay, I feel like at least one of these like vertical boxes at some point was locked, so I'm gonna have to be on the lookout for them as well. By the way, Hippocate, you're here still. For some reason recently I've been feeling like replaying Infra, and I needed to remind me, were they like still adding to it back when I tried it first time, or was it completely done? Because I remember, I think you said like at some point when you played it wasn't finished yet, you didn't have like some parts of it or something. I'm curious, I mean I have not beaten it, but I'm kind of curious if there is even more now than there was when I was trying it. I've dropped it somewhere around like that, when you are outside and there's like fucking lights out, mom's spaghetti, but some sort of castle environment where I think I got super stuck, and I was just like, you know what, I don't even like the environments anymore, the weird fucking castle thing. Yeah. That was somewhere, I don't remember details, there was some sort of a warehouse. Also still haven't, oh wait, no, that's a different place. Still haven't had an ambush from here, which I'm surprised by. But yeah, so a bunch of places there where I was getting too stuck for my comfort. And then in the castle, I think I got stuck completely. Right, kill these guys. I've been here today already, while Hippocat was going for the tea. So that goes to level 3. Yeah, what I'm calling level 3 of this room. Which actually could be a good excuse to go deposit some of my shit and take a medkit. Prison DLC, well, that's not very interesting. I was hoping for, honestly, I've, you know, talked to you enough about it back in the day when I was playing it. Because it was a kind of game where it started out being promising like something that I would be interested in and enjoy, but then it devolved into completely different stuff from what I was expecting. Too much weird shit, like, I don't know. And then like it had the whole disaster for the city. I'm like, you know what? I just wanted to walk around some abandoned industrial places and not get involved into some like fucking hobo town, drug mushrooms, citywide disaster, corporate espionage. None of that shit. Fucking run around a collapsing tunnel stuff. Was that box locked? I don't think so, but I'm gonna check. So basically it was one of those cases. I really hate anything where I expect something and then it like starts at that and advertises itself as that, but then it turns into something else. And Infra was exactly like that for me. All of that stuff that started happening was too ridiculous and over like out there for me to enjoy. I just wanted at least really just to inspect perfectly safe normal abandoned factories and shit. Maybe get lost in the forest somewhere, but still. Because I mean, you like the coffee machine puzzle, you like that little town with like currency in it. I don't remember, some beer bottles or something that you had to like turn in. Because that part was tedious to me as all hell. I like the concept, but I hated playing it. So I think we enjoyed, though I did enjoy that one panoramic view off the top of some power plant or some shit that you also, I think, were like, whoa. So there was something in common, but we took pretty different things out of that game. I'm not gonna stream it, of course, if I play it again, because streaming puzzle games, this does not count as a puzzle game, by the way. It has puzzles in it, but it's also action and exploration, mostly. Streaming puzzle games, I think, is a crime against humanity and should not be done. And watching is being complicit because you are a part of the problem, where you are encouraging people to further stream puzzle games because you are giving it views. So you are my enemy if you watch puzzle stuff. I don't remember if there was locked anything there, but I'm assuming not. Now to remember how to actually get out of. Okay, this was part of my first Haydee homework session. This was part of the route which I had to do in like one sitting. Ah yeah, well, I'm not interested in that game, so I was not interested in watching that, but feel free to watch that after I'm done. Right, this is this place. And there might have been a locked box. There are surprisingly fewer than I remember, but I think there is one in here or up there, and as luck would have it, I should be able to deposit it immediately because the box is just like here. Oh, I cannot. I have to go the proper way around. Honestly, maybe I should be fine with the like using medkits, because how much could there be possibly left in this game? Honestly. Okay. I don't think there should be too much, and maybe my remaining medkits could last me through even with my carefree style on stream, where I don't yet know exactly what's coming at me and therefore can, you know, prepare for every ambush. They're putting some shit. I honestly, like, just to feel safer, I wouldn't have minded It's like a couple medkits everywhere. User mode. Well, I don't know how excited I can get for a user mode for that kind of game, because I feel like user mods for such a game, if they like the game in the first place, they wouldn't probably make something that I would have wanted, because that would go contrary to what the game was all about in the end. And I feel like a user mod for Infra would just double down on crazy puzzles and scripted sequences and stuff, and not really bother with putting too much effort into just like realistic locations and cool atmosphere. I don't know though. Maybe completely opposite of what will end up being true for them, so I don't know. I will probably look at it, but I'm not holding out much hope that they will do what I would like out of Infra. Maybe I should play Alan Wake. It's completely unrelated, but I just for some reason remembered. Because I guess the trees are similar. Good old spruce trees. Right, was there any boxage down by the... I don't think so. But it does not hurt to check. I don't remember if there are any boxes in the tutorial zone that could be unlocked. I don't think there were, honestly. So I probably should be going just like back. I guess most of them must be in the green zone. I remember 1 or 2 in the toxic zone, but it might take a more thorough... None here. A more thorough revisit of the game. Right, we cannot, in fact. Well, fine, let's go through this again. Cannot call the elevator, which is kind of dumb in my opinion, but whatever. Yeah, I don't think this has any open access to boxes. Oh well. Like, that animation doesn't have to be that long. And all the climbing and climbing up and down, it just gets really old when you have to redo an area. I guess probably my approach is a problem, but I guess the proper approach would have been to play in softcore and learn what's where, and then play in hardcore and be very knowledgeable about what you can waste and where stuff's coming at from. But the way I'm playing is I'm like scouting on hardcore and then replaying it on off stream, also on hardcore, but trying to minimize usage of any sort of resource. And so that leads to a lot of redoing the same rooms over and over. And that leads to a lot of frustration because of how slow the animations are. It's not as bad as Legend of Zelda, the Twilight Princess climbing animation though. Link climbing on vines and stuff. That was even slower. But it's like the second slowest climbing game. Alright, let's go in the green zone. Still using this side for some reason, even though now I've learned I could go through here. Okay, I know a bunch of boxes in the green zone, but for a lot of them I'm afraid I will have to still just kind of blindly fumble around, because I don't remember all of the places that stopped being relevant at some point. Like, I don't know if there are any boxes in there. I also wonder, this is one of those things, there is a radio transmitter over there, and so far as I know there is no way to take it out of there. And the same issue is with the radio transmitter that I'm using in the water room with the puzzle to get into the blue zone, because I don't know if there's any way to get that and take it with you when you are going... That's the toxic zone, right? Take that with you when you are going to the rest of the blue zone, and then there's that... Oh, right, not where I want. I don't want to really jump. So... there's that one place where I hypothesize we need 4 or at least 3, I guess, receivers, and I have 2, and one of them I don't know how to take with me into that zone, so that's kind of tragic. Okay, so there's boxes up there. Wait. Ah, but this also, okay. Oh, maybe this is the Magnum. Okay, useful. And I guess it makes sense why this particular place was locked by a keycard. Ah, interesting. Okay, so now I can ask you stuff about it without being afraid to spoil anything, right? I don't remember where I was would have been forced to shoot people in there, but I don't remember a lot of the... should I be careful about... Have you finished Nihilum? Remind me, please. And if you have, I guess I am free to just mention stuff from it. Ah, okay. So, with 2027, where you had the hub with like a little town, city kind of area, and there was a guy without legs or something, or maybe even just a head, at least a torso, I think, that gave you like a quest. He was like abandoned in some flat on like a second floor of a building. And there was some like cafe in a corner where through it there was like an access further down the thing to a zone that was full of bandits. Okay, so it must have been Nihilum then. And I think Nihilum and the Russian part was where there was like a giant square with a ton of robots and stuff walking around, and you had to go through it one direction, and then after doing something you had to go through it back, and at that point it had just like a lot of security there. I remember really hating that part on the way back, but I don't remember exactly the details. Yeah. Could use the visor here, but I don't think this stays this dark. I also don't remember how we get in here, and there's some fall somewhere. Or maybe this is just like there was something here, I don't know. Maybe it was not Moscow. I feel like that was the Russian side, where there's just like a big square with like small buildings and stuff in the middle, and you just had to run or through the middle or around it. And I remember being annoyed because people kept seeing me or something, even though there was a lot of what seemed like cover. Yeah, I don't think there was any boxes here, but I might as well, yeah, know. Maybe that was also Nihilum. I don't remember much of 2027. I also remember only one, like, ending part from those... Oh, maybe up there? Or was there just a corpse up there? I only remember one ending part out of 2 of those mods, and I don't remember which it was from. But I also don't know how to describe it really, so it's kind of pointless. No, I don't think we had access to these pipes, so we couldn't have, like, jumped down them. No, we could have access to them pipes. Through that vent. How would we have gotten to that vent? I don't remember, but we must have done it before. Maybe it was, yeah, through the room where it's like the color puzzle combination. No, wait, no, yeah, that unlocked the vents. No, wait, that only unlocked the... Yes, medkit. That only unlocked the toxic zone. I don't think there are boxes in here that were locked. This is the visor area. Or we got the visor, no enemy ambushes, but platforming that was kind of precarious at first. Then I figured out how to actually do it. I'm gonna just trust that those boxes are not... Actually, I'm gonna... Might as well try them. Let's try to not fall. Okay, but if I die here, when I reload, I think I will just go immediately into the ventilation side. Actually, I kind of want the crowbar. Well, I've got so many save spots. I guess I will just redo the dark side, but not do the... Oh, right. I don't know. I just like instinctively went here. I'm gonna not do the B and C power, and instead... Yeah, this is how we get there. Instead, I'm gonna just get the crowbar from wherever the hell it was, and go into the vent side. Okay, so I'm guessing this was all not locked or not accessible. Yeah. Well, getting out then. Oh, well. Well, actually, this kind of works out for me because I had like annoying small sliver of damage. And now I don't have it anymore. Okay. Oh, there was a robot in there that I forgot to finish. Right, let's do it then. I wish I could bash him with a crowbar. Well, got to remember to do this off camera as well, because I want to get all the robots. So let's remind ourselves where the hell this ventilation led. Ah, exactly what I was talking about. So yeah, this is not how you get there to that one place that I remembered. But, you know, there were so many parts of these areas that I had done early on and then forgot completely, so... Yeah, so the toxic zone, I don't quite have the equipment on me for that. Keep going here. Right. It was actually... Wait, any of these? Perhaps locked? Yes. Oh, but I checked that one. Or maybe it was not even locked in the first place. You guys. I swear. And, did I take out my ammo box from my box? I wonder. Is it the last of the pistol ammo? Because maybe I should waste the rest of it and just switch to the Magnum looking thing or sounding thing. Is it all for the... No, I'm gonna put it away for now. But yeah, this is all my pistol bullets. I, at the same time, don't really expect to encounter... How many medkits do I have? I mean, it should be enough. I should be fine saving after this, honestly. If I don't just die randomly. So, might be some extra stuff in here. That was just a box. I feel like I will be missing out on so many of those locked boxes, but at least I found a Magnum, and so there's like not really much else I'm looking for in them. But mainly because I'm just like completely unable to remember where a lot of them are. Hey, another medkit, nice. Let's complete this journey again, I suppose. I don't remember where it goes, but it might answer my question about the ventilation from earlier. And there definitely should be like a box or two here. This is just the looting episode instead of a Dark Zone Samus Aran episode that I thought it would be. What was down here? Why do I come here? I think this was actually open at some point, surely. And those boxes look appetizing, but maybe I'm misremembering. Maybe it was never open. Ah, yes, okay, maybe it was never open. Yeah, because at some point you press a button, you open that one down there, and that was the kind of fork here that I remember. But if you don't get sidetracked to that, you just continue around here. And then jump across to that opening. That goes God knows where, but hopefully box is on the way. Can't climb up there, too tight. Okay, so no boxes in this pile, unfortunately. Wait, I don't... Can I target? No, probably not. Why is this railing here, I wonder? It doesn't really help anything. Maybe it's just decorative for the boxes. It's kind of wild. I've just like not been playing this game for very long, but I already completely forgot some parts of it. The dark... What's that again? That's just a lamp over a button. Okay. That was the thing that scared me into thinking it was a mine back in... Oh, but that is a mine. I can take that one. Nice. Mines are pretty good, though limited use, but in some places they're really good. And I wouldn't mind having more of them. I think there was also a mine here. Somewhere, at the very least. And they should have a lamp on it, so I shouldn't be able to just like completely miss in the dark. But what I will do is I will approach it from both directions. If possible. Actually, this might be... Yeah, this is the door to the next side. But I was kind of wary about corners in terms of mines being hidden, but I guess no problem with that. Yeah, I don't remember this part. Ooh! Okay. Did I do this on camera or off camera? No idea. Anyway, nice hole with 2 mines. Could be useful. How much realistically is there left of like combat for me here in this game? If we're being honest. I don't think there should be much. Because there's only like half the blue zone and the black zone, and I don't know if there's gonna be any sort of like big fight or a boss or anything. The biggest fight was the one that I had to, or not really had to, but ended up wanting to end. There we go. Now I'm here again. Ended up just looking up how to solve that room where you press left button twice and the right button once, and all you have to fight is 2 slow boys. And we're back out here. Okay. Where have I not gone? I don't really know if there's anywhere. I could go where that one of the green cards is used, but I feel like there probably weren't boxes there. So I'm gonna deposit stuff, get my rebreather, and check out the toxic zone for at least 1 box somewhere in it. I think I've killed everyone there off camera. Right, rebreather. And I guess I need to put the gun away now. Where the hell is this? This is the rebreather. Let's go breathe in some wonderful yellow zone toxins. The only questionable whether I killed robots or not in was the place where I think I did, but the place where there was just robots under, like, behind doors that I think were all marked 2, and there was never a point in having those open. With just a little bit more backtracking, you could completely avoid having those doors open at any point. So I think I might have just skipped killing them, but it could be good usage of mines, those guys. Okay, this is a regular box. It could be that I was remembering that box and it's the only one, and there's no locked boxes in here. But I'm gonna check. So wait, I can actually, I think I can probably faster. I'm gonna check about those killed robots. And it could be faster to go. Also, all these boxes here. Yeah, there was a bunch of stuff here with boxes. Some of them could be locked. But I think I will conduct a more thorough investigation off camera if I have to. Yeah, through this door actually. Oh boy, even more. These rooms really don't strike me as ones where there will be hidden boxes though, because they're more like platforming mazes than loot, secret loot rooms, but whatever. So I think, I don't know actually, I think 2 was locked right now when I was there. Briefly in the place. Maybe that box is locked. In the shaft, yes. While I was in the shaft, I think I saw that the 2nd floor was locked, which corresponds with 5, so 5 must have been open. That seems right, because surely I would have opened it just for ease of access last time I was there. And 2 is the number behind which all this shit is hidden here. So let's find... Yeah, okay, so I have not killed these dudes yet. There is 1 here. I could do this. I don't remember boxes there. And there was 1... Is it accessible through here? Or 2 actually. Yeah, 2 fast guys here. And this is 3. And I think I looted that. I don't remember, there was like nothing useful. A couple mines maybe. So I could kill these, but I'm gonna do it off camera actually, after a better save. Because it could be risky. Then again, it could be completely trivial. I can just go, literally take out my gun and do it. Or I could have planted mine. Oh no, wait, I have to open 2 first. But then I can go take out my gun and do it. Well, murder is content, so I might as well do it on camera. If it goes well, it will be a nice reason to save and not replay the so far made progress on stream. Because I honestly wouldn't want to really explore for the locked boxes off camera. Also, let's open 3 just to make sure that I looted that whole part behind the door 3. Right. I don't think you can reach that box. Rather, you cannot really climb up there. You would probably use it hanging up. Actually, you could use it. Let's check. You could probably be able to interact with it hanging down nearby, but it's not interactable. Okay. Man, I'm actually like sometimes catching, not like catching myself, but sort of oh wait, I can probably just crawl down and fall there. Which like noticing that I'm actively not actually looking at any of her, and either her head for the health display or the environment. So if there was a stream with the eye tracker, I feel like I would just come off as some sort of gay person or something, I don't know. Literally, I have time allocated off camera to look at her, which I don't have to do on stream. Actually, my favorite outfits are... Where is my gun? My favorite outfits are Chun-Li and Mei from Overwatch. Specifically, there's a version of Mei that has like 5 sizes for the model that you can alter in the outfit, and that one's quite nice. Has quite good animations of parts, but you know. Makes sense, Hippocate, but then you wouldn't get far in the game. I don't know. Right, shit, fucker! My pistol is not even on my thing. Well, that immediately went bad. Quite bad, in fact. Shit. But that was my stupidity. Well, okay, then I guess I am replaying this now. Because that was not acceptable. Woo! And I'm dead. Well, okay. What I was gonna do, as I said, I'm gonna do now. Which is get the crowbar from wherever the hell it was. I don't actually remember where I got it, which is the worst part, but might have been on that corpse. Let me check. I'm gonna take the crowbar. I'm gonna... should I bother with the... I kind of don't want... Oh, right. I kind of maybe don't want to put the plugs in, because I want to see what's locked before I unlock stuff. Oh, this is just ammo. Well, this is not too long to re-explore this part, honestly. I guess I'm not gonna do on the second. I could get the Magnum, which I now at least know is not in here, but I'm not gonna do on the second round of breaking boxes, which kind of puts in question why I'm taking the crowbar, but I might encounter boxes, you know, just... Yeah, I could have been doing this instead of crawling all the way around. I might encounter locked boxes just normally. Was there a robot here? Yes. Okay, so what got opened by the... This didn't work. And I think the safe spot, which I... Well, I mean, I'm not sure if it's a safe spot, but I think it is. One over there just does not open without the power. I also gotta say, I quite like that. I think the night vision visor thing here is better done than in many games, where I think here it actually like puts an extra light active in the scene, apart from just having, because you know, without it it's pure blackness. But I don't know if it like does fog or if it's an ambient light on my person. Or even a pointed light, maybe. I'm using CSM terms. It might be some sort of... I don't know, because fog realistically would mean that it would mess up the rendering of the effect in well-lit zones. With the shadows. But I have not really walked around in well-lit zones with this on, but I think everything looked normal. Right, damn, I needed the thing for this. And also I guess the crowbar was in some power lacking area. Dang, okay. Quicker to just load. Get my remote control stuff. Take this away. Get this. I don't need the armor, honestly. And I don't need the pliers. Okay, this is my loadout. So get the first thing, get the bullets. Wait, what was this? The staircase. Wait. This is the one that goes down, which I kept forgetting to check. This is G. And what was G all about? Ah, this was the crowbar. Yes. Okay. I think a fast guy appeared here somewhere. Like here, from behind me. Yep, I can hear him. Ah! Okay. So I shouldn't go too far back after that. I should wait for him to come to me. Ooh, scary, okay. Power, the armor I don't need, I should not get hit. Okay. I'm not gonna bother with the ammo or the... Honestly, I don't know why I put the plugs in, because I'm not really looking forward to going into that room, but whatever, might as well have them on me. Okay. Take the crowbar once again. Actually kind of running out of bullets, but hopefully this will be enough to kill the two fast ones. Okay, I'm just gonna stand here and wait for him to come. Because I know this one appears if I go back there. Oops, well, I've got only 3 bullets for this one. Worked out, okay. I forget what was on them. Ah, actually, exactly what I wanted. And it doesn't even take a slot because I immediately put them into my pistol. Right, so this was locked and like super locked. Ah, might as well clear out the rest of it, I guess. So that means up the staircase. And I've got the remote devices, so I can do it. This was blocked, yes. Yeah, how much inventory space do I have? Okay, should be enough. Take the ammo from this and just never have to go here again. I should be saving way more because like the 13 or so save diskettes that I've got surely is more than enough, even for pretty liberal saving. Far more than I've been doing. There was a locked box like literally somewhere around here that I immediately found and then left the black zone. Literally just like 15 minutes ago. There we go. Diskette, okay, that takes up a spot. But I don't really need inventory spots. I'm gonna leave things, I'm not gonna put things in. What killed me? Oh, right. The robots in the toxic zone killed me. The ones that I thought I was prepared for. Right, slow bot here. That thing is all closed here. What I'm not gonna do is I'm not gonna put them in B and C. I mean, I'm gonna put my plugs into L and A. Actually, I guess it's hard to choose. I guess there is no real reason to just not do everything here. Was there another robot here? I guess it's just a similar layout that's kind of tripping me up. Boxes, make sure. Okay. Also, those pipes running down by the floor. Might be one of them just has an opening that I'm not noticing. Very possible. Okay. Put this on my thing. And put the plugs into L. No, wait. First into B and C, because fine. I will redo the meager stuff that you can do here, which is probably just like open up a door and that's it. And this one for future ease of use. There we go. I forget how many robots exactly were here after the power is on. I'm gonna go into the save room / whatever and take out the other ammo stack that I've got. But yeah, there is that robot. I remember him. Mother asshole. Okay. He's too close, and this is the case of camera being annoying, because I really have no way to tell if I have a line of fire or not on him. This camera is crooked. Okay, I don't need these anymore, I don't think. I might as well eat a medkit here while I'm here. Yeah, okay, so this just closes if it doesn't have power. Makes sense. A little bit, but, you know, whatever. E! Fucker! What? Oh, I don't have my armor on, do I? No, I don't. Well, shit. Okay, you know what? Screw it all. Let's go into the vents. Just right off the bat. Fuck the rest of it. That other place, I'm thinking of where you get one of the plugs. I don't think there's anything in there that was dark. I'm struggling to remember where the dark staircase was, though. That I had some other access to from outside of the dark zone. But it might be discoverable right here through the dark vents. There's probably damage. The fall damage in here, man. It's literally just, you know, stay focused and you will never take it. You don't need to, but still annoying. That is not that high a fall. Hopefully it'll turn out that, you know, I have to have power in like L or something to do anything in the vents, and I will just have to... Wait, what? I keep forgetting how to navigate this room. Oh, right. And I will just have to reload and go back and do the upper dark section again. Because I don't want to live with this damage. Yes, through here. Finally I can explore this part. I think I've gone through... Oh no, I have not gone up through here. Okay, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have thought to even like stand up and climb in the darkness. That is suspicious, but it's not an ambush kind of vent. I might be able to get down from there later. Same here. Actually, I can climb somewhere here. This is gonna be interesting to keep track of the layout here. Oh, well, I can climb down there. I mean, up there. And further up. You know what? I'd rather do it floor by floor. Also, this maneuver, I wonder if I mentioned it before, but the maneuver of taking out the pistol as you fall down to immediately have it out when you are... Oh, well, could use the crowbar here. Immediately have it out when you have landed. I've used it in the blue zone of camera, and it reminds me a lot of Flashback once again. So I wonder if this would have just been powered if I had put a plug somewhere. Also, what did that even do? Let me check if it's repeatable. Okay, it's not this grating. And obviously not that one. Sounds like it could be that, but I hope it's not like a distance thing, because I have no way to remember right now what's closed and what's open in here. But well, I've pressed it once. Let's see, there was something locked here, I think. This was closed by things, and now it's not, yes. And all that's here is a locked box. Dang, now I really... well. Really wish I had taken the crowbar in this timeline. Okay, this might... Maybe this is just like this kind of structure in the end and not too much of a puzzle layout wise, so this might open something like... Where did that go? That just went to the box, right? Yeah, boxes. So this might be opening thing up there. Was there a grating up there? Yeah, this was closed as well. Okay, but before this, what's up here? Just a way for me to fall down, or can I... No, it's a different place, not one of them falls. Oof, this is kind of tight. But it gets out somewhere bright. Oh! Oh! Oh. Fuck me, I need the remote for this. Yeah, it opens that. And that's where that guy is that I killed earlier, but then there's the timeline. Okay, so that's how you get one of the red cards. Good to know. Now on that little side vent. I still need 2 more red cards. I can't really remember if I've seen anywhere where they could have been. Okay, this just looks like escape down back in... Can I not take damage here? Okay, you don't take damage here. The question is there any point to it though? Because oh, have I not been here? Okay. Bullets. Medkit, that I'm just gonna use immediately because fuck it. Two save diskettes. Okay, some of these are just not lootable. Magnum. Okay, nice hole, but... And by hole I mean H-A-U-L. There's still this door. With nothing but really boxes behind it, but still. The only point I could see in that fall hole would be if there was something, some button that closed my other way out, but there's none of that that I can see. Let me fall down there once again and just see where was the other, because I think I saw 2 holes to fall down when I was scrolling initially here in the entrance. Yeah, so this is where you begin the dark vents, which don't seem to be leading anywhere, which is kind of worrisome, because what else then? I will need to find out where the hell to go if it's not either. Okay, so I think maybe that was the only place. Could have sworn there was another hole like that to fall down, but maybe this is it as for the dark vents. It's just kind of an annoying place because I have to go like use the remote control and go back. The question remains, where the hell did I get to that dark staircase in the red zone? How did I get there? Was it perhaps... Let me investigate one place before I probably reload. Okay, so I need to come here with... Actually, there's like a lot of loot that will take a lot of my inventory space. But I also need to have the remote control and the crowbar in here. Oh. It's gonna be mildly tedious off camera. But I guess I can always just... I mean, I don't have to do it more than once if I don't have any risk of robots. And I can eliminate risk of robots by doing all the robot stuff and then saving, because I can afford to save many times, that's for sure. How the bloody hell do I... Man, I will never remember how to get through this room properly. How do I get out? Do I just... No, this is like a hard-to-reach corpse. Ah. Oh. Ah, okay. Up the pipes. Right. This room was perhaps the most, like, confusing to navigate for me for some reason. I guess because it's not just, like, obvious what blocks what. Okay, so where I'm going now is that other funky area with things that are kind of unexplained to me right now. This situation here, but the only place it has is down there, as far as I remember. But down there are a couple doors that are seemingly unlocked with white keycards that I cannot have and couldn't possibly have, but you don't need to unlock them because you can just climb over. But there's also like a grating covered door that is hidden in the darkness at the side, which is kind of suspicious. This one, I don't know how to get this. Maybe dark zone, escape. Or I could try to like trace a 3D layout of the area and see where it could connect to. I don't know. Hopefully there's not just like a button hidden here somewhere. Maybe I find white cards again and I can open these, but there's two locks here and none of them are useful. Neither, I should say. So this place, I don't think it led anywhere else, but I might as well just go through. So this was the just little color puzzle thing here, not color, even button puzzle, nothing else. One of these was the kind of dead-end place where you get the power node thingamajig. I think it's this, yeah. Really dark, and the power node you can see is taken out. There's a slow robot corpse somewhere here because I put a mine down. So this shouldn't be... This should just go to that... Yeah, so this... Okay. It really confuses me though, because I definitely remember... I'm not going to rewatch my streams or anything, because that would be crazy long. But I definitely remember having access to what looked like... seemed like a dark staircase. Maybe it was... You know what? Maybe it was actually just up the normal... You know what? I think I've solved my own mystery. I think it was literally just... Oh wait, no, wrong direction. Ah, I can load here. It was literally just... If you run through the dark zone, you can run through without the visor. And I guess if you head straight on through here, you end up at this door. And I must have been able to just come here. Yeah, that must be it. So this must be the staircase that I saw before. Begs the question, what is L? L and S, that seems like it means large and small or something. I don't know. I guess now it's time to just try to do everything in the dark zones that we can think of. Maybe I should just take my other stack of bullets here, because I inevitably reached the point where I need it. Or actually, one of these has bullets on her, I think so. Kill this guy. Waste a little, but at this point I should be comfortable with wasting that much. Because I've got other ammo for days. Have I explored A with power on too much? I don't think so. Also, I hadn't taken my power plugs. Wait, did I just not pick up the crowbar? I think I might just not have picked up the crowbar while I was there. Oops! Well, this is what happens when you redo the same place several times in a row. I think I just killed that slow guy and just like we left immediately. G. Okay, G was not powerable. Wait, I picked it up. Did I? What happened? Where is the crowbar? Did I accidentally put it like on one of these? Oh, I accidentally put it on one of them when I guess I dragged the ammo on a square where I didn't notice the crowbar was already in. Yeah, okay. But yeah, so there is nothing here as far as I can see. I mean, there is this door that is locked by a grate and could be openable, but it could also be openable from the other side. But this is G, which is not... Maybe there's another place to power things up. Or maybe you need like the L and S powered at the same time to affect that, I don't know. So where was the locked box? Was there any here? Yeah, there's ammo here. Once again. I guess this time I'm abandoning the format of investigating and then reading on camera, because there's not really much to investigate here. I just need to do everything and see what to do next, because there's not just like 1,000 directions I could all check out or anything like that. Okay, yes. None of these were locked. Wait, this is... Oh, shit. I just know how to catch that. First I need to climb this at least. Oh. Is it accessible over there? I don't know. Can't really see anything. Okay, one guy here. That I should go after I plug the power in. Okay, so I'm gonna start by putting everything into A, B, and C, and taking it out of L. And see if that adds up to something. Oh, just kill me. I forgot the remote stuff. Well. See, and this is where the climbing animations begin to feel a bit annoying, because I have to go back and forth a little bit with climbing involved, and oof. I'm not usually the type of person to complain about backtracking or slow pacing, things like that, but there's not enough here to look at and like marvel at the sights or the atmosphere whilst traversing. Like in Skyrim I could go the same path, or in Witcher 3 I could go the same path over and over and not really feel anything bad about it, but in here... Right, take this away, put this away, or take this and take that one. And honestly, at this point I might as well take the ammo stack with me. So yeah, I don't know. I kind of doubt that they would change the animations much in Haydee 2, but that would be a good improvement if they did. I'm gonna see about if there's a demo or something, what was there, after I'm finished with this game, and I'm gonna check out what state this is in and what I think about it. Yes. Okay. Temp number, whatever. Take out of L. Put in this and this and in this. Take this fellow with me, I don't need it here. And prepare for fast robots in some of these places. There's that one that keeps giving me trouble. Wow, wasted so many bullets, but this gun doesn't really matter anymore. Okay, so that fella, I don't really know how to get there. You'd think like there would be a path in that direction, but that does not appear to be any that I can see. So it has to be some sort of weird circumvent type scenario. Or I'm just missing a button somewhere blatantly on the wall, which I doubt. I keep having to make sure that those are all, in fact, blocked off, because I keep doubting myself on that. Okay, the asshole is dealt with. This time he did not hurt me too much, or at all, which is nice. I can put away the remote and this. I will take them out before I go into the dark vent, where I will need them once again. Okay, who else was there even? Yeah. Whew, bloody hell, okay. I forgot about this guy. I keep forgetting about that guy. But my godlike reflexes have saved me in that case. Okay, so also some other... I'm obviously missing a giant, like, entrance to somewhere else in here. But... I wouldn't call it missing if I would... You know what? That... I don't know what I wanted to say there, but like... Oh, this is not affected. I wouldn't call it missing if I knew where it was, but that doesn't really make any sense, does it? As a phrase to say. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I plugged in A, but I guess this shaft does not really count. Okay, was there anything additional in the A? Perhaps not. I don't see any ambush vents anywhere. Yeah, that was not... that didn't count that room. So did A... Maybe L and S are the shafts? Because this one had electricity, and now it doesn't. So maybe it's large and small shafts. Which kind of means that I don't really need them on. Because there's literally just nothing here that is locked by grates that I need open. It's all blocked by a bunch of boxes everywhere. So I can safely take them out of those and just keep it in ABC, and that's just how I would want them. That begs the question, where else are there plugs? Or rather, sockets for plugs. Because this is the G place. You could also call it the G area or the G location, but definitely need some other place to spot, some other spot to activate the G, let's just say. And I don't know of any other entrances. I can't think of anything. Also, there are mysterious switches on the doors leading to the small thing here. So, and this looks like a lift a little bit. So, a hypothesis possibly is if I activate both shafts, maybe that will do something. Or literally just I have to get here when the S is on. Which I think by default the L is plugged and the S is not. So I'm gonna keep one in whichever floor. This is like B. Yeah, I'm gonna keep one in B because of the save room and the storeroom, which I guess is not really that useful because it's pretty close to another and the outside of the black zone, but still. Yeah, so this is now powered on again, which gives me nothing, but it could be a component in a multi-piece sort of, not puzzle, you know, but situation. And I don't think, I'm fairly sure I had not checked the small shaft. Have I checked the small shaft? I might not have checked the small shaft after putting it in S last time. Either way, I can't really see anything here. No buttons to possibly move the elevator. No nothing. And this button does not begin to do anything either. Okay, well, I guess it's time to go into the black vent and at least cross that one off. So for that I will need... Man, it's gonna be kind of annoying to go back and forth. But for that I will need my remote stuff. There are no robots there, so technically I don't need... Wait. I guess 12 ammo is gonna be enough, because I don't remember there being any robots there. And... crowbar is required. Pliers I'm leaving here. I don't remember. I guess there must be more vent like openings for the screwdriver, so I'm gonna go with this setup. And that is accessible through floor number 2 or door number 2 in here. So the funky platforming room, which is now forever going to be known as the funky platform. This is the wrong one. It's the floor number 1, in fact, not floor number 2. This room here is eternally known as funky platforming room for some reason. I guess literally because I did not know about that pillar up there that you could climb, right? Climb, you know, shimmy across it. And I thought that I needed to do weird shit like land on the railing by walking off this and walking on top of this railing and making that jump. I thought that that's how I was supposed to do it, and that's how I did it initially. Anyway. Hop. Wait, no. Down here. And in fact, specifically remember now that in order to not take fall damage. Actually, I should have taken one fall. I can take one fall damage and I will be able to have an excuse to use a medkit, because I am like 2 things away, and I don't think even with my armor that I can survive 2 like fast robot attacks, because that leaves less than what I'm missing right now usually. So technically it's kind of the same, but if I take fall damage, that heal can absorb, sort of like use one medkit for slightly more than one heal, if that makes any sense. I guess like that's using a medkit would just fix what, for the purposes of being hit by robots, is half of my life. But if I take fall damage, it could have also have like a fall hit included in the healing. So okay, so these I'm gonna loot later, because there's a lot of stuff in here that I don't have room for. I will dispose of this, so I can take some of this. Oh, I probably should have taken my ammo then. I could have stacked it, but it doesn't really change anything. So take this, and I think there's 2 more items here on corpses, and I guess since I'm gonna have to go back and forth due to the remote being required, there's no accounting for what I'll find in the boxes. Maybe I should just put everything into this box that I don't need right now. Wait. Remind me, what was up here again? That was locked, right? Or was it? Yeah, this locked, but this opens by that one button. The first one. This one, maybe? No, I guess not. I guess it's not as linear as I thought. I kind of misinterpreted what was locked in here originally. Yeah, this is a different one. And so that one must have opened the climb. There-ness about that. And the button here opens that other place with boxes in it. And I still don't know what opens this. But you know, maybe is the remote thing in the same area? Wait. Help me out. Oh, you know what? I might have missed a jump there to that, if this is the one I'm thinking of. Help me God. Okay, wait. No, that was not the one I was thinking of. Never mind. I was happy here for a second that I thought I found a new place that I hadn't thought to go in. No, this is the previously locked room with like a box in here. Let's see what's in here. It's bullets for this. And I can smuggle them into the other box. Keep it all in one place. And I should smuggle, honestly, I should smuggle at this point also the stuff off the corpses. But if the remote, I don't remember. I guess I must not have, yeah. Because you can't leave that place if you press the button. You need to use the remote for that reason. So maybe that remote also opens that one last door. Who knows? I hope it's not like a combination of buttons. Of the other 2 buttons. I hope this game never does anything like that. Ah, dang it. More trips. But at the same time, you know, good loot. I should not complain about having lots of loot. Also, this trip is quite fast, all things considered. More of this. This is stacked. This is stacked. Stacked things are good as well, because, you know, I will have to free less space. I will need to remember how many... Oh, wrong. Actually, is it wrong? Yes. I will have to remember how many slots of loot I have to smuggle through that box later, and was it just to save diskettes left? and have that much space on me when I go back here to retrieve my remote control thing. Yeah, okay. Last thing. Fairly sure there's nothing else in this pile. There might be like a button hidden under one of them somewhere. Or behind on a wall, but I feel like I would have noticed it if there was one. Okay. Last thing, so 5 here, and 1 slot for the remote controller thing, receiver, that I will need to carry on me as well. So 6 empty slots I will have to have whilst returning here after getting that red card. Oh, did I ever... Wait, one of these... I already forgot. There's 2 paths and I'm pretty sure I had them both found last time. Okay, so this goes... Oh no, it's a separate area, that remote, so it probably cannot control that door. Okay, so I need to put this on. This. And I guess since it's like this... Yeah, it does not control. I don't have to bring my actual vibrator on the trip to take this off. So that frees up 1 slot, potentially. Okay, so I guess the other place which I unlocked by the screwdriver, with the screwdriver, that just goes to the fall, but... That's kind of sad, because now I'm not sure where else to go. I'm once again hit with the... There's that one. I mean, there's a bunch of closed off, like grated off pathways around the place, but I don't know how to get any of them. And so, all like the promise of the dark zone was not really fulfilled, because there's... Well, I guess I got the crowbar and everything, but still. I need like 2 more red cards somewhere. I don't even know where the hell they could be. I don't know if I've seen them even like in inaccessible places. Ah, I could have smuggled parts right now, but whatever. Still gonna have to make an exit trip, and I'm pretty sure I can free up enough space. All I need is a visor. Nothing really else. And by the pipes, now I remember this part. I can honestly save after this and not feel too bad about using that diskette needed for that. But also, while I'm here, I kind of want to at least... Oh, wait. Yeah, okay. Still need to be here. I'm gonna use that red key card immediately. I don't know if there's any point to doing that, because I guess they stack, and there's no real reason. I guess no, I'm not, because I can potentially fall in the platforming zone. So I think I'm gonna have to deposit the red key card in the box, rather. I used the first one that I found, but it was kind of pointless. A pointless move in the end, because it was just extra risk. And also, there might be extra robots after I come back with the keycard, I just realized. Oh, right, need the remote first, but now to get rid of this fucker. Asshole. That guy is really just like... 50-50 chance of whether I will be able to deal with him normally. And I'm not gonna reload because of him, because he seems like he would be a giant pain to try to like reliably out of bullets. To reliably, you know, kill without taking a hit. Nah, I'm not gonna go to the locked box that I remember being there. And Nah, I'm still gonna have to go back through all this. So let me go put the red keycard in and a bunch of other stuff. Probably the pistol even, because kinda too low ammo to justify having a slot occupied. Oh no, I do have some ammo still, okay. So I can put away the crowbar, I can put away the vibrator, I can put away screwdriver, I can put away... Actually, I don't need this ammo, I doubt there will be extra in there. So this frees up the 6 slots that I needed. And I'm gonna, I guess, to properly just like lift my, whatever, the last thing of my consciousness, or conscious? Whichever. I keep mixing those two up. I will need to try out the other combination of buttons, just in case it somehow miraculously opens that one last. Great. And the other combination is, actually, I think that combination was, no, never mind. I think combination was at one point in effect, right now on this timeline, when I pressed the other button first, and then this, the originally first one. Yeah, so I guess that's pointless to do. Well, that means I just gotta get my remote control back and all the items out of that smuggle box. This is a normal fall, right? 4 high, 4 blocks high, so I should not rely on that pipe. I should not need to rely on that pipe to break my fall at all, because I was kind of worried about that. Yeah, this one remains closed for now. Maybe forever. I wouldn't put it past them to just make that one never openable. There's a bunch of fenced off stuff in this game that's just like never gonna be open. Oh wait. Fuck me! Yes, Luis. On hardcore at least, I'm not sure about softcore, but I just realized I fucked up. I had to switch that remote back after getting the red key. Because now I cannot get to my receiver. Oh my god. But you know what? I'm at least gonna smuggle the items. But yeah, the amount of diskettes that I've got limits my saving abilities. But I don't remember if on softcore is difficulty, which is like the... one of two. And I'm playing on the harder one, which is called hardcore. And there's softcore. And I don't remember if on that one you have unlimited saves. You might. Okay, I apologize for having to go back and forth here, but that's the old Russian saying about the stupid brain that gives the legs more work or something like that. I don't really exactly, I'm not sure how to translate it purely faithfully. Like a flawed head gives no rest to the legs, I think is the literal translation. But yeah, this thing, I've been kind of like frugal with them, I think that's the word. In where I would save a lot on stream between things, but then I would replace stuff off stream. And in doing that, I would just only save like minimal amounts. So I've got a lot of them saved up, a lot of those diskettes. And I can honestly afford to save a lot. Which I think I will after I do some more things. I just kind of want to do like all the tedious stuff that I can think of. Yeah, I've got 16 saves right now, so it's kind of more than you typically get in like Resident Evil or something. Okay, that should be that. That ammo is still on me for some reason. I need to put that away as well, and I guess I might as well take the crowbar and have it on me at all times. And the pliers. So I'm gonna go around and do some stuff as well, and then save. And after that I'm kind of confused once again, which I thought I would have run out of ways to get confused in this game, but apparently not. Apparently there are still things I just don't understand that are required to progress. I don't think there's any more key items I can find. Any more items that like let me do things I cannot do right now. Literally just like somewhere in here there are places that I'm forgetting to check or something. Wait. Here is where I need to be right now. So somewhere is just stuff that maybe the 2 remaining red cards are just in locked boxes. I can never discount that possibility, honestly. But I have checked a bunch of red boxes, I mean locked boxes, earlier today, and I found nothing of significance. What if I did this? I'm locked now. Okay. Now we close this, open that, and thus we can get the remote device, the receiver. Which again, the receiver stuff kind of puzzles me because I need at least 3 of them in the blue zone. I've got only 2 now, and only 1 that I know of I can take into the blue zone with me, because 1 is needed to access it. And that is troubling me severely, but you know, there's always walkthroughs, but I don't really want to have to consult one. Maybe it's gonna be... Didn't I have to do this once during this? I don't remember. But maybe it's gonna be a case of doing just like everything, exhausting all my options right now on stream, and then just off camera, instead of my usual Haydee homework where I replay stuff more carefully, like... Oh wait, no. Down here. Instead of that kind of homework, what I might have to do is just look for things to possibly go. Or literally the other thing I could be doing off camera is looking through all the locked boxes in the world. Maybe like in the blue zone there's gonna be the last 2 red cards, who knows. I think the blue zone has locked boxes in it, I'm fairly sure. But I have missed pretty obvious openings and doors before in here, which is how I was able to miss the SMG and the visor for so long in this game. So I'm most likely just missing something like that again. Somewhere obvious, or somewhere where I've seen something once and then forgot to check back. So despite what I said before, it is really looking like I might have to... It doesn't open that. It does look like I might have to go just through all the locked boxes again. But there's no good reason to do that on camera, so maybe the stream will end shortly. I'm gonna take the Magnum. For some reason I just feel like that's important now. And so the rest of the low boxes stuff and the extra robots to kill in the toxic zone probably gonna be off-camera material. Which this might be on the level of some LPs I did before on YouTube, like the Rune and Blade of Darkness, where I had to play a game multiple times. Actually in Blade of Darkness I had to beat the game like 4 times, I think, with every character. Or at least 2. Wait, on the pipes, right? Because I kept... Actually, probably all 4. Because I kept, like, alternating between all 4 characters in Blade of Darkness throughout the whole game. Which meant I had to keep, like, 4 playthroughs going simultaneously. And in Rune, I was just investigating, you know, the best ways to do things. I should probably save by the dark zone still, because I bet there is more to it than I realize right now. And at the very least, there are definitely locked boxes to get in the red zone in this timeline that are still there. Okay, so put away this and this and this. A lot of ammo for the Magnum. Hopefully, maybe the Magnum just kills things in one shot. That would be really neat. Though I would need headshots for the fast boys, but still. Alright, it's above, right? Right? No, no, no. No, it's not above, because this is the place that was locked by the yellow keycard. Which I don't remember. Where the hell did I get the yellow keycard? Okay. So the rest of locked boxes I'm not gonna go for right now. Because I'm kind of like in my head really mixed up for what I've gotten and what I haven't gotten. So I'm gonna address this with like a fresh mind later. And I'm gonna go kill the toxic robots. Then I'm gonna save again, and I'm gonna go through the whole place looking for boxes. And by whole place, I mean literally even the blue zone. Even the white zone, because I have just like kind of assumed that there were no locked boxes in the tutorial part, but there might be. There might be just like one, and it will contain the fucking thing in it. Okay, now with clear consciousness, I can save. I guess I'll save over. Yeah, I might as well just make a new one. Temp4. Okay. With this, I have filled up my storage box, and well, not quite, because this can be stacked, but oh, I should have taken the 2 mines, damn it. Well, whatever, I'm gonna include that. That's not difficult. I'm gonna include it in the box search. But with this, I have officially no clue where to go again. There's a possibility that I have missed several energy plugs, and maybe something here activates if you plug all 5. But to see if I've got any energy plugs missing, I will have to look through all the log boxes throughout the game. So that's something. I guess I'll test out the Magnum on the toxin robots. But I am officially once again stumped, which keeps happening in this game. Which is kind of an indication that the exploration in it is just like on the verge of being too much. Because I eventually find most of the stuff. Only one of the green cards I was so lost on that I couldn't find it. And then I did anyway. Only thing I had to look up was the solution to a kind of a combat puzzle, which I could not be arsed with trying to like figure out in the midst of fighting a bunch of stuff, but I could have done that if I had a better weapon, I guess. So there could be just something somewhere. Oh wait, this is remote. Oh, I see now. Okay. Okay. Once again, we are back on track. I'm gonna go relocate the plugs to A, B, C instead of the L, S, and B. Because I don't know if we'll be back in the shafts with anything important. But we might go to different levels, like behind there, for example. I would dearly like to have power. Okay. Progress continues. I did not really see that that was a remote control, like airlock situation. I thought it was just something you have to open from both sides. So okay, luckily there is a storage box not too far, on level B, which is the same level where that puzzle is on. Not really a puzzle, but you know what I mean. And yeah, so that's gonna be that. I guess the shafts might be entirely optional. And it's something you have to figure out, that the LNS means the shafts and you don't really need them. Would really be the case. Okay, very limited inventory. I don't have any place to carry anything away. But I'd rather come prepared than come like without a gun or something, so if I need to bring something new, I will go and empty my inventory a bit. Okay, so this here. This goes here. And now there might be once again robots. Or mines. I don't have the space. Oh, well, I guess I can keep the... Already dead. I can keep the remote on that thing. And thus I have the room for the mines. Orange! Another orange keycard. So maybe this is the thing where you like pick an ending or something, because I was fairly sure. Also, where's the green thing down there? Is it a pick-upable mine? Interesting. Several pick-upable mines, in fact. Non-lootable. Oh, this one's lootable, but nothing on him. This one as well. Interesting. But this is really nothing, because I can't really do anything here. Well, okay, this means I got to go deposit some stuff. Okay, progress is cancelled once again. Goddamn, that was quick. So maybe there is only one orange keycard, and which door you open with it determines your ending. That is not an impossibility, I would say. Fuck, man, where do I go next if not there? I haven't found any, like, the visor helps with dark areas, but there were no dark areas in the blue zone that I can think of. And the crowbar doesn't really help with anything. Apart from getting loot. And the magnum is just a weapon, so I have not found anything to possibly open a further passage. Also, maybe I should check out and see if I can actually like see what is in fact beyond the... What is beyond the red key cards? Is that an orange card? And if so, that... Or it probably is the blue card, right. It is probably the blue card, and the orange card is going to be just somewhere in the blue zone. It's probably going to be only one of them. Wait, this is you get to see. That's not where I need to be. I need to go back to A through the small shaft, right. I was just kind of absent-mindedly walking. Though there is a possibility that there is just like some vent somewhere in the corner here that I'm just not seeing. Okay, so once again I have to go here and do the funky platforming room. I remember one of those sides of that room just had a save and a loot box in it. I might as well jump there now and check it out. What if there was something else in there that I forgot about? Right, there is the red platforming zone. So typically you would press this, and now I guess you have access to both of the other parts. This, which as far as I remember only has this stuff in it and nothing actually significant. This was just part of the puzzle of getting this to work. And it's a blue key card, okay, yes. Also a button in there that I don't even know what it would do. Well, at least we temporarily have freed up a slot. I'm guessing when you walk in there, maybe the exit locks itself and you have to press the button and then there's gonna be ambushed by fast boys. That could be a thing that happens. But yes, so my reasoning, I believed firmly that the other red keycards would be in the black zone, or accessible through the black zone, because of the kind of logic parallel to the green zone with the toxic zone, which is that the green zone is kind of like connected to the red one here via the bridge, and they're kind of mirrored in a sense. And you can see through here. And then they have each an adjacent zone which requires an item to navigate, be it rebreather or divisor. And the one with the rebreather had 2 extra green cards from the green zone adjacent to it. So my logic was that the very similar to the toxic zone, black zone here would be the place to have the extra red key cards in, because it's similarly a connected zone. That's a dead end and it needs an item to navigate it. And at least one of the cards was only accessible through the kind of the black zone. Though I don't remember, did the music change when I went to the black vents? Did it change to this music? I might as well check this once again. I don't remember if the music. This one, I don't really have to go there again. I can just check like the VOD or something. Because that might not have been considered part of the black zone, but it was pure dark, so... Okay, this goes into the G, which could mean like ground floor or something. Once again, no possibility to climb. And the G is another place that remains a puzzle to me, because there is... Definitely none of them are lootable, just making sure. I have not yet seen how to activate. I guess this door does not necessarily ever open. I have to ever open. I have not yet seen how to activate the lights in G. I hope it's not that one place where I got one of the plugs where it was plugged in. I hope that place was just for that corridor. And so then there is this, the crowbar room. Maybe that place in the dead end is literally just dead end and G is never meant to have power in it. Ever. So that means there is one place on, I think, B, I want to say. Maybe C, actually. There is one place in here that seems connected to something else that I cannot get to. Because there's a robot with his back to me and grating, bulking, that's robot. Also, these buttons never do anything outside of the small shaft. Maybe, wait. There is one possibility I see in my mind right now. Maybe if the small shaft power is active and the corresponding floor power is active, the button can like call the lift to this floor, though I won't be able to. Well, in this case I could be able to climb higher if I did that, but if I did that, I don't know if I would have had a way to move it back down, and the staircase sure as hell doesn't help me. So let's see, what if, first of all, it's a C. No, this is B. Right. It's B. I did not go up the staircase like I had to. That's the save room. Okay, yeah, so this way to C. And thus I have to get the power to A, B, and S. So yeah, there's place here. I can't quite see what's in there, but it looks like a passage. Yeah, the direction of the textures here makes it look like I come from that side, which honestly could, like, it could connect to the small shaft. If there is one way to climb one more floor through the small shaft, that would mean let's try this. If there is a way to climb one more floor through the small shaft, that would mean, because it connects A and B normally, but if I could climb up to here and C through it. Wait, this is the... I put it in L? I must have put it in L by accident instead of S. That would mean I could get to that place where that robot stands. No, I put it... So I guess maybe I mixed them up, and L, the large one is the one with the elevator, and the small one is the one that's kind of technically larger in dimensions, but it does have the elevator, or... It seems like it has a shaft of some sort in the middle, but maybe it's not an elevator shaft, and thus it is considered a smaller one. So now this and... Oh! Okay, I was correct in fact. So what if I press it again? I don't seem to be able to send it down, so how the hell do I get back to shaft A? I mean to level A. Oh, I see. Maybe if I... Okay, so this is... This could get just like a little bit confusing. Maybe I can call it to floor C here, and that will allow me to... Or no, I don't need to do that, no. Well, first of all, I don't have the power here to call it here, but also... Hopefully... Oh, wait, no, I need power on C. I just understood that. The button won't work without it. So I would have needed the power on A to call it back down to A. But I don't really need access to A right now. Wait, no. Wow, my brain's melting. No. The other staircase connects B and C. So I could call it to C, and I could go down to... Well, you know what? We'll figure it out with the process of experimentation. I don't know where that guy came from. But he was new here. Okay, so from A to C right now. I guess technically I don't need it here in B either, but I'm gonna keep it here. Okay, so that's a decent puzzle actually. I guess kind of a puzzle. If I'm understanding it correctly, you need the power on both sides of like a doorway to the... on the floor where we have to call the elevator to this here place. So yeah, technically the only thing I can think of doing is calling it up to C, but then going to B and falling down there, but that will surely kill me. Also, might as well check if there is just anything further up beyond. Oh, there's another floor. Oh my god, there's another floor. Okay. How do I... maybe one of them just unlocks a way out. And I guess I never have to travel. If I unlock this, this is... oh my. This is still C. I'm fairly certain. Yes, this is still C. So I have to find a way. I have to end up with the way out of this hole. And now the way out is in A, and I have no real way to get to A. But I'm gonna check. Okay, that door obviously is there, and that might just like one of these might connect to the outside world. But I wanna check something. So now if I go down to B, which is underpowered right now, if I go down here, no, B is still on power. What this shaft's gonna look like? It's a hole. Technically, no. I could get down here. I could just use the flashback maneuver. There's some weird light down there. I could use the flashback maneuver, but then how could I? No, and then I could call the power. Oh, could I call the elevator down? Because if I fall down to A here and not die, I almost kind of want to try it, but I would rather have a save before I do that, so I'm gonna postpone that. Because hypothetically, if you fall down to A from here and you don't have the power there, and specifically power set up to call the elevator to A, you would be stuck because you can't return from A back up to reroute the power to your liking. Okay, what's this horror? Water room. I want to bet that there is a fast robot like spawning there, so if I go through here and then back through here, there's gonna be... No, okay. Good. So what the hell is this room? There's gonna be something in here. This door is locked. Actually, yeah, that's a good point. This door is locked. How do I... What's the point of this room? Do I maybe catch something? It looks like there's potentially catchable railings in there. Okay, woo! Ah, it turned something on. I don't even know what the hell this is, but there's another red keycard and a bunch of enemies. Ooh, that looks like it's like a trigger force field that will release them all. Well, it's not trouble, it's just using some ammo that I've got. Okay. Oh, but this... Oh. Oh. Huh. I don't have the remote stuff on me, so I have to leave this like that, unfortunately. Huh. Any locked chests in here? I don't quite see the way out. I guess I can... Yes. Get onto those boxes and on those. And from there, God knows, maybe there is an opening in the pipes. Yeah, there is an opening in the pipes. I don't know where it will lead. If I don't fuck up and suffer too much damage... Ooh, nice, some ammo. I should be able to check. I don't actually have to jump here. I thought I had to jump, but you can just shimmy across. So if I don't fuck up and suffer too much damage, I can save with a clear consciousness? Clear. And experiment with falling down to floor A in that one other place. Okay, so that's the way down here, is to land on these boxes, and actually, in the interest of maximum safety, I'm gonna land on this one specifically. Well, I guess I could have done that better, but not by much. I only got one hit. And there's a medkit in here, so you know what? I'll take it. And I think by getting one hit from those fast boys and healing it, I'm slowly regaining my little, like, health deficiency. Okay, there's clearly way more here than I expected. Why is he suddenly here? Okay. Sure. Oh, and this is literally just on the other side of that. And there is a locked door here. And I guess when the power is off, this is inaccessible. Okay. I could potentially climb up there. Let's see. There must be at least a locked box in here somewhere. Or actually, that looks like more geometry. Oh boy, bumped my head. Okay, I can't really tell if I can afford to fall down here like this, but I think I... Yes, okay. I bet this box is locked, yep. Magnum. Okay, now I'm... Oh! Okay, I can get the remote and stuff from here then, faster. I need space for the red key card. I guess I probably won't need that particular item. Unfortunately, I don't see a way to easily go down. There might be a drop where I can just like re-grip something, but what I'm gonna attempt is I'm gonna attempt to like fall down here crouchingly. Okay, didn't even have to catch the thing, and here I should be able to just jump down because I was able to climb. And as far as I understand the mechanics, which is pretty well, if you can climb, like jump and climb something, it means the fall, it's not too high for you to like take damage. Okay, at least this seems to lead nowhere else. It's just probably some loot. This ammo means I will need to deposit it once again. Should have checked, you know, there was no way I could have known that down was optional. But, should have, you know, in an ideal playthrough I would have checked this first. Okay. I'm gonna assume none of these boxes are like very secretly, hiddenly locked boxes with loot in them, because I want to believe in humanity, and this game was made technically by humanity. Wait, I can definitely, before I do anything else, I can definitely go, where was it even? No, wait, this is just the thing. I can go out and put the remote on the place where I need it to be on the button. But I kind of already forgot where it was, but I'm gonna find it anyway. What's the way out of this though? Maybe it's through that place where the red keycard is. I should take out a bunch of mines. Though that room is far too small. Honestly, that room is kind of far too small for me to survive any sort of like mass mine in blast for the robots. Okay, it should be here, right? Yes. Place is here, so now I have room for the red key card to take it. I have my remote on me. Okay, this is methodical, but also kind of nerve-wracking because there is just new stuff and I don't know who the hell is gonna just ambush me from somewhere. Those are all slow robots, and I have the ammo to kill them all. But it's also not a very large room. I'm gonna take mines with me. No! Well, there goes that. So, well, on the plus side, I have a very specific spot I can save and start next stream with. Man, I forgot that there was acrobatics needed everywhere. So I'm allowed here off camera, and I'm gonna go through whatever I just went through in the dark zone, and also, well, everything else basically. I'm gonna kill the toxic zone robots, kill like a couple robots that I've left elsewhere, take the mines, get all the log boxes I can find everywhere, including the blue zone, and I'm gonna do the dark part that I just did and save right before I go into the room where I use the remote and open the room for myself and possibly release the guys. I'm not gonna attempt to get the thread keycard off camera, but luckily there's a save and a loot box just there, just before it, so I will be able to save very near where we just will continue, you know, from as if nothing happened. But okay, so this is 2.5 hours, pretty respectable as far as I'm concerned. We were not stuck for very long, though we have to redo a bunch of stuff, so it was not the most like consistently progressing episode, but none of them really are, apart from like the first couple, because you always get stuck, you always die and have to redo a bunch of stuff. But yes, so there's that. I don't know when the hell is gonna be. All my plans I know is that the DLC is gonna be on the week again, probably on the weekdays, and the last episode of Jin has to be on Saturday. So I don't know when the next Haydee is gonna be. It really depends on whether I can just, you know, find the time to do this by the Friday. If so, it will be on Friday. It might be on a Sunday like today, or honestly, I might just, something might happen to my plans and I might delay. I might just do the DLC extra or something and have only Jin and the DLC next week. We'll see. Anyway, see ya.